Hello everyone and welcome back to Spider Slaughter. In your absence, I have renamed a couple of our nomads. I'll quickly go over their names now. Let's find you. Here we are. We have Multi-Eric W, who has been assigned as a soldier into the squadron of the Velvet Evildoers. We have Comicat, a new engineer. We also have Barak Attack 42. Chosen undead, currently set to haul because there are quite a lot of bodies out there, undead bodies, yada yada. Eventually you will be going into the military, I feel, as that is probably more fitting for something tied into Dark Souls than anything else. We also have a new farmer, a rancher, and 2 builders, but they haven't been named yet. I could probably fill out a new squad, but I don't have crossbows yet, and ideally I would rather get some things moving in the fortress rather than fill out another military squad. Now let's just hope that no one's bleeding too much. Are you going off to get some bandages? I hope you are. Now let's check out events. Has anyone died yet? No. This is good. We have got a lot of stuff though that people need to be going out and grabbing. And they're moving down some bandages. That's excellent. Now let's go ahead and have a look at what's happening. A couple of people are sleeping. Hopefully that's not their blood. And yeah, oh my goodness, there's going to be a lot of cleanup required in here to get rid of all this blood that's everywhere. But on the plus side, we are starting to get things under control, I think. Now, we're currently waiting on a few things here. I have been told that the floors don't count if they're underneath a wall. So I'm just going to have them pull these up rather than waste the stone. Not that we'll really have any trouble with that, I suppose, and not in the long run anyway. Still, waste not, want not. There we go. Now once that's done, we'll finish off those rooms, and once these doors are done, we'll be able to finish off these doors as well. These rooms, we'll actually be able to designate them. Let's just check how they're doing doors. Yeah, I'm tripping over my words today. Birch doors. Okay, that's cool then. Now, if we zoom up, I have a lot of work to do out here. Let's get rid of these 2 guard posts. We no longer require them. What I would like is for people to go and gather these things from out there. But, if I zoom right down, have we got enough room? I'm not certain that we do. Let's just pump finished goods priority up to 1. Hopefully that will mean that they'll go grab all the bars, etc. And also, whilst I'm still working on this area, let's just make a temporary... No. Let's just assign this stockpile to pick up ores. And bars and the like. Metals. Where are you? Just so that they'll bring in everything from outside, really. Do you accept weapons? Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Now, really what I would like is to get this sorted sooner rather than later. Don't really have that much of an option right now. Oh, no, they're going to grab some things. That's good. Oh, they're bringing in corpses. That's not really what I want. I would much prefer them to bring in weapons and bars. Because there's quite a lot of stuff still out there. And we need that dealt with. Okay, we've got some people going out. Looks like we're bringing in another goblin. Oh, that's not too bad, I suppose. So, really, we need to get that sorted out. And hopefully... here we are. Room 1 complete. Oh, 2 rooms are complete. So, let's designate areas as personal quarters. Just grab the whole thing. Anyone can have it. I don't mind. You can just grab it. Whoever grabs it first. And here we will have some walls built out of birch planks. You will have to forgive me for being a little bit cumbersome with everything today. My hands are freezing cold. I have the heating on, but yeah, the weather over here is a little bit chilly at the moment. My poor fingers are suffering. Right, as soon as they've finished building that, I should be able to place this down. There we go. Right, 2 people have already taken these rooms. That's awesome. Let's continue to build furniture in here. We want build furniture, torch. Any torch will do. We want it just inside there. Next, we want a bed. Again, any bed because they're only going to be producing certain ones. Is that the right way? Yeah. Okay. And finally, a door. Any wooden door. Now, have any of the things outside been brought in yet? It doesn't look like it. Looks like we're still struggling. And that is not good. Not good at all. Not quite sure why we're still struggling, but hopefully, if anything does invade the fort, they're gonna lock horns with these guys pretty much immediately. And let's just check events, make sure no one died. No. So it seems that our setup worked. Our gnomes all survived. Can't ask for better than that. We're really going to need to do something about these farms as well. Yes. There's a lot of things that I need to work on. Now, let's have a look. Loads of people are shifting stuff around. Oh, okay. They're moving random crap from in there across. That's... well, I suppose that'll get things done eventually, but ideally, I would have rather them be moving stuff from outside rather than that. But I suppose we can't really choose that sort of thing. Now, gears, rods, bolts. I'm waiting for this so I can see what is required to make a... Oh, excellent timing. Right, we want to know, what do we need for a crossbow? 8 bars. It's fine. Got enough of pretty... well, we can make it out of bronze if we wanted. 2 planks. Again, that's fine. We can make them out of birch. And 1 bolt of cloth. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize that. We'll make it out of wool to make it a little bit more expensive. I don't know if that's going to help at all, but we'll see. Make me 1 of those, please. And then we'll have a copper one as well. And... yeah, that'll do for now. We'll get that done. Now, I assumed we were going to need gears or something. I was quite mistaken. All this time, all we needed was bars, planks, and wool. That's actually brilliant. Now, who can make me bolts? You can't. What about you? You can. You can make rock bolts. That might be useful for us. Let's check out who else can make bolts. Can you make any? No. You can, though. You can make them out of any bar. That's almost certainly going to be better for us than... well, I don't know, like the stone ones. In Dwarf Fortress, you can make bone bolts, wood bolts. I don't think you can make stone ones. You can make metal ones, though. And it's almost always useful. Now, this will make 16. I'm not sure if me telling them to craft up to a certain amount of bolts... Like, if I say craft 1 bolt, they'll make 1 batch of 16 and then check, oh, have we got 1 bolt? We do. We've got 16, in fact. Okay, let's not make any more. Or will they say, have we got 1 batch of 16 bolts? To be on the safe side, I'm going to say... we'll do a multiple of 16. We'll say 64 bolts we want at any one time. I'll take 1 block, so that's not too bad. 4 blocks will be consumed to make 64 bolts. We do, however, now want some quivers. We would like a leather quiver, made out of anything. I want at least 1 to be on hand. That should be all I need. Now this is going a lot better now. We're getting everything stored. They're starting to bring down weapons. Ah, wonderful. Why are they storing rocks in there? That is not what I would like. Unless that's all. Really? Is that all? Let's just check that out. Raw granite? No? We'll keep an eye on that. But they're going off and they're collecting weapons and tools, and that's fine. Oh, a bear. Okay, gonna send a kill order for this. Get out there, soldiers. Go forth. Slay the vile beast. It'll be a bear apocalypse. Well, there's 1 bear, so I guess it won't be a bear apocalypse at all. Once this bear is gone, hopefully they can bring in the rest of the tools. Come on now, bear. Act like what you are. Why are you running away? Granted, I do have a military chasing after you, so I suppose that is a little bit intimidating. Oh, goodness. They're going to spend all day chasing this bear. I didn't anticipate this. Is there a way for me to cancel this stupid kill order? Don't attack it. Leave it alone. Go home. Leave the bear alone. It is a stupid... Oh, my lord. I cannot believe my troops are playing Chase the Bear. You're tired. Go home. Oh no, they've got him. Haha! Oh, you're bleeding. That's not good. Get up there. Alright, let's have a look at this. Let's find... Ah, where are you? Oh, that's not good. I zoomed the wrong way. Oh, we missed the fight. Damn it all. Right. Quickly, let's check our combat logs. Bear vs. Anthrax II. Okay, Anthrax wades in. Oh, it looks like Anthrax bailed out because he was bleeding. Yeah, an artery was struck. So he bailed out of that one. Let's just have a quick look here. Bear claws Phantom KO, hitting the right leg, cutting the Monitor Lizard leather greave, poking the Monitor Lizard leather greave, smashing the Monitor Lizard leather greave, smashing the skin, smashing the muscle, and stopping at the bone. Wow. That was a mouthful. So it was Phantom KO was facing off the bear for a little while until backup arrived, which would have been Million Fowl. So Phantom KO's doing pretty good with the copper sword there. It's bleeding. So I think the bear was given as good as it got, honestly. Then Million Fowl showed up. Swung the copper hand axe at the bear, hitting the upper body, cutting the hide, smashing the hide, and smashing the ribs. Phantom KO stabbed with the copper sword, poking the hide. Bear's lower body is bleeding. Clawed at Phantom KO again. And then bit Phantom KO. Wow. Hitting the left bit you in the eye. You were bitten in the eye. Wow. Crushing the eye. Oh, please tell me that gets better. I think that'll get better if you apply a bandage. Million Fowl swings a copper hand axe. Bear's right arm is bleeding. Bear claws Phantom KO. Bites Phantom KO. Wow. That bear really... It's really locked target on Phantom KO there. You can see again. Hurrah! You burnt it with the torch. It dodged the stab. Million Fowl went with the copper hand axe. Left back paw is bleeding. Not too bad overall. Bear claws Million Fowl. Bounced off the breastplate. Million Fowl swings copper hand axe at the neck, cutting the hide, smashing the hide, and crushing the throat. The bear's neck is bleeding, an artery has been struck, and it is suffocating. It died. It seems the majority of death blows in this game come as a result of someone smacking someone else in the throat. And frankly, I don't think this is a bad thing. I think it's kind of awesome. But let's go back down. How are these rooms coming along? We've only got 2 still. That's a little bit irritating. What's happening? Well, why isn't our carpenter working on that? What is our carpenter working on? Maybe the crates, actually. And in fairness, we do quite badly need them. Once we get another crate or 2 in here. Yeah, it looks like you were making a pine crate. That's brilliant. That should very quickly get rid of a lot of this stuff. And then our gnomes will go out and pick up the rest of the stuff up from outside. The armor and the weapons. Once that's done, I will be sealing the fort. We are just waiting on that right now. Right, yeah, there goes our haulers. Godspeed. Got a set of armor there. Bear corpse, another armor there. Weapons all over the place. But on the whole, things are going well. I haven't seen any mants yet, and that's a little bit worrying. Because really I should have been seeing mants by now. But whilst we're waiting on them to bring in everything, I'm just going to build a couple more torches, I think. So I have one about here. One there. Another one there. And then one there. Just to give us a little bit more sight over this area. Stick another one there. And then one for there as well. Just want to be able to see what's going on a little bit more at night time. Are you going for that armor set? I hope you are. Yes, you are. That's brilliant. Once this is done, I'll check out our stocks of armor and see if we've got enough to equip the Velvet Evildoers with regular armor rather than leather. That would be awesome if we do. That would certainly help speed things along. Now, I believe these fields have been told to be suspended. Yes, they've been suspended. That's good. Honestly, we have so much stuff right now that I'm probably going to... I don't know how it works with deleting fields. Whether you lose the seeds or what have you. So, I may well let that one sit and then make... I don't know. That's the only reason why I'm avoiding restructuring my farms. Is that I don't know whether it would result in us losing the seeds. And I don't want to end up losing all of that. And then being in a position where I need to buy wheat seeds again. Right, come on now, get inside, because this is when goblins show up. In fact, let's just pause it and cancel these jobs. I no longer need it. We've got everything we need inside. That one and that one. Let's get rid of that. It's good enough for now. And what we would really like then is a wall made of dirt. Tigress quite rightly told me that I should consider selling some of my dirt to the trader next time I get a chance. That would certainly help things. Just to get it, because we've got some massive stockpiles of dirt now. And there we go. Spider Slaughter is once again enclosed. Right, well, given that, we can probably start work on some scaffolding, I think. Let's look at building up a wall. Soil wall. We're going to want it about this big going around. And then a ramp. Where are you? Terrain. Ramp up. Again, dirt. Ah, it's not going to work. We'll start from this side then. Actually, that will do. Though I will wait for this one, I think. Chop, chop. Okay, that's not too bad. They're grabbing the dirt from around there, which is quite cool. Damn it, stop teasing me. I need one of the end ones done, you sods. There we go. This one you're going to do? Yep. Okay, awesome. Then we'll floor it all, then we'll build it up again, and we'll keep going and just generally building this ramp up so that we can start work on the outside. Kind of like they do the pyramids, from what I understand. Now we'll leave them to do that. Now, training's going okay. Let's go check out what's going on inside the fort. Right, we've got one more. Damn it. Only one more done. But we'll get that set up now. There we go. Anyone can have that room. This one is worth 302 and this one's worth 308. I wonder what the difference is. Probably a different quality of bed or torch perhaps, or even door. Okay, another door is going to be placed. Alright, we're starting to make some progress now. Whilst they're all sorting that out, let's start designating some extra rooms. So we're going to want 4 deep, 4, 7 by 7. That'll be a block. So, well, actually, we could make it a bit deeper as well, so. That would work. And we could have them come from the front and the back. Or rather the top and the bottom. I guess it depends on how you've got your screen orientated right now, but this will be our design for the sleeping quarters we're going to be doing. Yeah. Well, and then the opposite on this side. That'll do. And then these clusters then will all share the central tile. If I got enough metal, I may well make the central tile a block of like a wall made of copper or something like that. I don't know how many bars that takes. But by doing that, I would drastically increase the worth. So now let's reduce this back down to about 2. Let people start going about and sorting that out. We've now got some new stockpiles up here that we can place. So let's zoom right in. Oh, we're already zoomed in. Damn it. Just designate a stockpile. Play. This one will just be a priority 2 stockpile. It's only going to be 1. Because we never have that much clay. So, still, with that there, they'll be able to store quite a lot. That'll be 3 stacks of 64. So, I don't think we're going to need to worry too much about that. Now, more and more corpses are being brought down. So, abattoir, set to priority 2. Realistically, I'm not sure. Are all these full? No, they're not. What is the bone pile set to? Set to a priority of 5. Let's set that to a priority of 2, just to pull the bones out of our butchers. And I'm quite tempted by the suggestion someone else made to have one place here, perhaps. Yeah, I think we will. We're going to remove this designation, and we're going to build another butcher. Let's find you. Butcher's workshop. Yeah, you can... Well, have we got enough? No, we don't. Okay, make it out of anything then. And this butcher's workshop is going to be specifically for butchering corpses. This one will no longer butcher corpses. So let's have an overview. This one will only butcher excess livestock, whereas the other one will automatically butcher any corpses that come along. So this one can get full up of whatever. This one will generally keep rolling. It'll just make things a little bit easier on our butchers and just keep the industry moving along. Oh, awesome. More doors. Hopefully that is already assigned and will be dragged off. Now, while all that's going on, let's have a look at what we're going to do here. Let's deconstruct these first. Now, how was I going to do this? I think we have the furnace already, the forge already, blacksmith, metalworker, weapons. Right. That's, what is this? That is the kiln. But we don't not need that anymore, so deconstruct this one. This can be set to make statuettes on a repeat order. Just don't ever stop. But it's a fairly low priority. If you've got time, do it. I don't think we've got anyone who's specifically a potter. So they can just do that if their primary job doesn't have anything to do. Now, what we want here are, let's see, forge metal bars into tools and various metal items, craft trinkets and statues from metal bars, weaponsmith armor. We'll build a blacksmith first. Go ahead and build it out of whatever you've got available. We'll take that around. Now, as I've said, we're going to have a lot of things stored here. It's going to be a fairly large stockpile, or at least fairly large stockpiles in front of each. I don't know, because we've got two things that have very different demands from everything else. These 4 workshops are all going to need metal bars, effectively, and that's all they're going to need. I would like to think that eventually we'll have enough. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Cancel job? Ah, balls. Deconstruct. Let's get this floor replaced first. I know, this is annoying. But we are a little bit shy on rock. And yes, I could just go down and mine more out, but damn it, I don't want to waste any rock. Waste not, want not. It's the way forward. Okay. Everyone's getting their jobs done, that's pretty good. Massive backlogs up here though, and that's not good. We need more crates really. Is there any way to see what this is currently working on? No. Okay. Well, we're just going to have to wait then. Gradually, our gnomes are getting things in order though, I feel. And wow. Done a good job here, lads. It's fantastic, in fact. Oh, more of... Oh, excellent. They're all done. That's fantastic. Let's get personal quarters set up then. It's one, another 302. 323, so something in there is worth a lot. 305. 299, oh, that's not a good one. Someone's going to draw the short straw for that particular bedroom. Right, let's get some torches. We need one here. There. Roughly in the middle-ish. Actually, we'll cancel this job until we've replaced all this area. Right. We're getting our groove on now with getting the personal quarters set up. It is the 3rd day of summer. This one's progressed a little bit slowly because I've been fiddling around with so much stuff, but we're getting things done little by little. And we brought in an awful lot of stocks, I think, in terms of weapons and armor. And that's going to be very important for us because it means we don't need to use up the metal bars that we've got building things like that. I don't know if we've got our crossbows made yet. Let's just check. Weapons. Got any crossbows? We've got 2 crossbows. Yes, and we've got 64 bolts. I think it's time for those who have been desperate to have snipers to get their wish. In the next episode, I will set up a new military squad for our crossbow gnomes. It may be a little while before that squad's completely filled out, but I'm going to aim to have a full squad eventually. I'm not sure how they're going to train with that, but I'm going to continue making granite bolts for a little while, just so that we're not using up our precious metals on something which may be being wasted. I don't know if when a bolt is shot, whether they can recover it or not. You can in Dwarf Fortress, but I'm not going to assume that's true on Gnomoria. So join me in the next episode to find out how it all works. We're going to set up a training grounds and just keep an eye on our crossbow gnomes. Maybe even create some sort of sniper platform, maybe rise one of the walls a little bit so they're a little bit further from the floor, and see if they can get any kills. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you will join me for the next, but until then, do take care.